Hi everybody, this is Jen from Cookies, Cupcakes, and Cardio.com. Today we're going to be doing something new. I'm going to be showing you how to make nachos. We're going to need chips, we're going to need cheese sauce and tomatoes and all those sorts of delicious things. Just kidding. We're making it in candy and cupcake form. Candy, cupcake, nachos. Let's get started. To make the nacho cupcakes, we're going to be using some strawberry jam. You could also use a different red colored jam if you prefer. These are chocolate covered jelly beans. They're made by Jelly Belly. These here are some watermelon slices, and I think they're sour with that coating on, but you could find any candy that you can find that has white and or red. I need white and red, and it just happened to these ones were together. You're also going to need some cinnamon sugar, which is just white granulated sugar mixed together with a little bit of cinnamon. We're going to be using white flour tortillas. We're going to be using this obnoxiously colored orange buttercream for nacho cheese sauce. We're going to be using cupcakes, any flavor that you want. Now, these are little green apple slices. They're kind of like ropes, and they've got a little bit of white in the center. And we're going to be using these black licorice nibs. The first thing I need to do is make my cinnamon sugar nachos. So I have my flour tortilla here and a pizza cutter. You could also use a knife, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this into a square shape. And you're going to want about 3 to 4 nachos per cupcake. So I'm just cutting these edges here, and you can use all these scraps up and cut them into triangles, but I'm just going to show you this easy way to cut them. So now I'm going across here, and then I'm going to go across the top here, cut that in half, and then cut this in half, like that, and then just do that with all of my pieces. So I have my tortilla pieces here on a piece of parchment paper on a baking tray, and the oven is preheating to 375 degrees Fahrenheit, and I'm going to give these a little spray with some baking oil, just like that. And then I'm going to take my cinnamon sugar, and I'm just going to sprinkle it all over the tortilla pieces. And I'm going to bake these in the 375 degree oven for between 10 minutes to 13 minutes until they are nice and crispy. So we're going to start out with the toppings for the nachos, and I'm going to be doing some olives, which you may have seen me do on our pizza cake video. So I'm just going to slice up these nibs here, and then I'm going to dip a round tip into the top of some boiling water, which just helps it get hot here so it's easier to cut the circle in the center of the olive. So that's all there is to making the olives for the nachos. Next up, we're going to be cutting these green apple slices. Now, I'm going to cut them slightly on an angle, and these are going to be like, they could be a couple different things. I was thinking they'd make good green onions, or they could even make a really small jalapeno. These watermelon pieces are going to be what we put into the salsa, the strawberry jam. So I just want to slice these up. Now these white parts are going to be like regular onion chunks, because you might find onion chunks in salsa. And then the red pieces, they would be like big chunks of tomato that you might find in salsa. We're going to mix up the salsa now. So I have the strawberry jam here in this little bowl, and I'm going to put in the little chunks of onion and tomato that we previously cut, and I'm just going to mix them together. Our last step is to assemble the nacho cupcakes. So I've got my nacho cheese buttercream here, and I'm just going to squeeze it on in any fashion that you want to. And then I'm going to place 3 chips. I think I'll start with 2 here, like this. You can place them on however you want to. And then put a little bit of salsa here in the center. And then put another chip in there, like that. And then I'm going to put on my olives and my green onions, or the jalapenos, and some of the chocolate covered jelly beans as some black beans. So I'm going to do a couple more of these, and I'll show you all of them finished when I come back. So there you go, everybody, how to make nacho cupcakes. I've got them in a basket with some of this food wrap here to give them just that final effect that they look actually like nachos. If you have other ideas for me for food-based cupcakes or cakes, make sure you let me know in the comments below, and I'll love to see what I can try to come up with for you. Thanks for watching. Remember to subscribe to the channel, and I will see you all again next time.